It's Reed. Nice grab. It's Wilson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some... in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Trying to find room. It's Owens. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. Throw. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Setting the tone early for how about the execution and end drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Hampton. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That one play has flipped field position. First down at the opponent's 44. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Catch made over the middle. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. And a huge gain. They finally...
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Russell. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This was an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. Quarterback looks to throw again from his own end zone. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The shotgun running play call. And they get him to the ground. That should likely be the final play of this quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Texas A&M 7-0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Reed. Caught near the sticks. It's Riley. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. The receiver grabs it. Broken tackle, still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustmts to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second and goal for the offense. Back to pass. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
That one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Looks like he's going to run it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Passes the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No chance to catch him there.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a screw kick picked up by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Punt over the middle. It's Bush. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Back to throw. It's Simpson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Tied.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Back in motion now. Wants to throw it. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver had worked on this route, because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
To the air, it's Reed. It's a quick grab. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Scrambling and throwing it deep. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. Just air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Aggie is trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Aggies. They are pouring it on now. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Alabama Crimson Tide will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point is good, but they still trail 31-13. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. downfield. Trying to find some room. It's Owens. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wide out. He's wide open. Look out. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep down the left side. He hauls it in with the 25 still running. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 will take over. First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. It's a fumble. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Quarterback keeps the football. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quick throw to the left. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, tied. The comeback is on. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget, Kurt.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Turn starts inside the 15. On the return of fumble. Recovered with a kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Russell. He's running out of time here. They trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Pressure is coming. Just standing there, gets hit again.
They come up with another sack. What a unique way of being able to apply pressure. Good coverage downfield allows the defense to be able to get after him. But back-to-back sacks, now it's third down and long, and you know they're thinking about bringing more pressure here.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the grounding call on third down now brings up fourth for this offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he's stopped him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. The sure hands. It's Owens. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
The pocket breaking down. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Working clock with the ground game. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try them little, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Hey, good job by the defense here, not being surprised on 3rd down and 1. The offense elects to throw the ball instead of running for the 1st down, and the defense is able to come up with a sack.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. The sure hands. It's Riley. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, a big chunk play to pick up the 1st down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that 1st down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Aggies. That's how you finish a play.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hampton. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And it'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Good tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for his big tight end. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Throwing off play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. Maybe fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.